Hello, everybody. What I decided to do today is I will go over my the new music video I'm working on. Well, not music video, a lyric video I'm working on. There's some similar principles that how I did this and how I made my music videos. Like you have to do editing and cutting. Um, the only difference is that with music videos you have to sync your mouth to the lyrics and to the music. That's the only difference. You're just working in a different way with the same thing. You're still using some dissolved cuts, some different editing tricks. So here today, I am showing how I made my serious music video. I'm not music video, lyric video. Again, you can still use this for music videos if you're doing some lyrics and stuff on top of them, but also some of the cutting and editing I did too can still be useful. Because again, these are still images, but they could be videos. Um, so let's get right into it. So, um, firstly, it starts with the intro. This is kind of like the intro I made. What I did is I did Luma Wipe on top of an animation I did in an animation software, and some color correction on top. Uh, it was a whole bunch of different layers of different tricks and different editing. And then right here is just a still photo. I've faded in the text bit by bit, so I had to cut it and smash it together. Overall, this entire project took me like 3 hours to complete. Um, so yeah, I took that photo. I asked permission to take it at a sunflower field. We were driving by to like some fabric store, and then we saw it. This is another intro that was just a Luma wipe in the background with the 70s tint footage. Just a picture, text roll, wipe, um, another text roll. Right there, the reason why it flickered is I did that on purpose. I wanted to be, because there's some stuff like that in the end. I kind of wanted to have a little coherent. I wanted to make it look like it's kind of like going to be a normal lyric video in the beginning. So it kind of flickers. What happens is I had to smash cut. I will show you. So I had to smash cut them together. Um, I wanted to do it through a different means because, for example, you can go here and make it do it by itself, but for some reason it just didn't want to do it. So I had to smash cut and do it manually. So it wasn't a perfect gradient, but this is still work in progress. I might do some touch ups on the music, like on a lyric video. Might change some stuff, but this is pretty much what's going to look like. So again, just text on the black background is actually not a simple thing to do in the software. What I had to do is I had to get initial background. I had to put a 3D DVE on it, um, and basically push the photo out of existence. So you see, this is the corner of like the PNG, but part of the PNG is black, and the rest, like, because when you take photos with a camera, it's like vertical. Um, and if you're wondering where all these little samples, for example, I cut photos and stuff in another editor. So I decided to get that ready and prepped for this video so I could use it. Now, there's like a few of them I didn't use completely. Like I did not use this one or this one. I will probably use them for a future project. So for example, I did the same thing here. You're going to see this later on in the video. I smash cut some photos. That was like when I was 15. This was when I went to West Point with my parents. That was a while back. Um, I haven't used those photos yet. Um, so yeah, I did it in a normal Windows editor. I don't know what it's called. What is it? Hold on. Windows. Oh, it was like a photo editor. I think I did it in Photos. Photo edit. I did it. I did it in Photos. I do believe. I was just making sure I'm still recording. Um, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things, different assets I didn't use for this. But yeah, I smash cut everything together. And I also had to work around that because some of the stuff was smash cut in a way that it partially went through when I was trying to because I did not smash cut it in this software. I smash cut it beforehand without syncing it to the music. So I had to go in and cut some material out and put it back in. It did make things easier, but it also made it harder in some ways. So it did get like the theming down of what photos I wanted to do. So this is another photo. I moved it to the side with the DVE. I moved it to the side. Um, and then this is the it's just a normal roll, text roll, and you see that it moves. So I will show you what it is doing at the time. So I try to reel it in. So it changes size at some point. So no, it didn't change size. So there's the position. So you're going to see it right here. Keep an eye on this bar. Ah man, it doesn't show it while it's in progress, but you can see if I slow it down like that it slowly moves, and then that one moves too. Because I wanted to make it look like it was reeling back in with the lyrics, trying to have some coherency. Um, so this, it was not meant to be so fast, but then I kept it anyway. So I was just going up negative. I was just going back and forth, back and forth. Boo. Um, that's basically what happened there. And it's just a normal text. I put it here. Um, I wanted to do it themed this way because I wanted to emphasize that, trying to fit in, but you can't. I was trying to play along with the text there. That's why I kind of like go back and forth between. It was supposed to go back and forth between normal photo and this photo, cause it. What could I do? So if I temporarily turn off the negative, you'll see what it looks like. It was supposed to go back and forth between that, but then this is kind of cool too. Um, and then this is a special type of wipe. What I did is I put my own photo in there. I doubled it a whole bunch of times. Um, see how many repeats I did. Um, and I did the colors based off the negative. The reason why I did this is it's a reference to some of the scary anti-piracy game screens in some of the old in Nintendo games, like the Sonic ones and the whole repeating scary images thing, and a reference to creepypastas too. Um, so yeah, the text gets bigger as the wipe is progressing, and then it goes back. Hold on, sorry. Um, so yeah, I'll let you see what it looks like and. I also did that color too because win money. That's that's basically what I was thinking because it's kind of goes with the theme of like win, you know, just that. And then it kind of gets more subtle here, more feminine again. I originally was going to do something very similar to what I did with this text because I'm going to do it again, repeat the same thing. But what I noticed is that it was not wanting to copy over. And so sometimes when you copy something over, you have to reinstate the DVE on there, the 3D DVE, but sometimes it doesn't work fully. So, yeah. So what I decided to do is just do a completely different thing and start from scratch in the lyric video. Uh, what I also did is that is a wipe in the background. It's what type of wipe is that? I'm looking. Um, Look how much stuff I had to do. Like, geez, Louise, I had to do a lot. Um, yeah, it's the Barn VE wipe. Something dropped. Oh well. Um, so they're serious. So this was a whole bunch of stills that I stitched together in a different software to make it look like a video. Um, so I do it on the choruses of this song with slight deviations because I wanted it to be slightly different. And that is another wipe. I decided to do a matrix pattern for that. So that's how that works. Another wipe. This is one of the other videos that I did in a the video editor to make, a whole bunch of stills together. And then that's another matrix. And then basically I did posterize and color correction on this. That was the 70s preset, along with a whole bunch of lyrics on the side during the lyric roll. I had to adjust how fast they were. You can see right here where it just stays and lingers, because what happens is it was not moving fast enough. You see that? Before it was like this long and it wasn't moving fast enough because I cut it, but it did not move, so I had to adjust it myself. So the mark where it's actually weird, like it had there's the pink, and then it goes to white, and then this happens. So before, the text of this background was bleeding into the wipe and wouldn't go away, but what I discovered is a good way to remedy that is to slightly portion them off. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the point. See, I had to slightly portion them off, because if you don't, then they bleed into each other, so it bled into each other too much. So that's what I had to do. So basically this was the hair flip, so I put it in there. I completely made it go see-through, so you couldn't see it anymore, so it would look like a black background, because again, it doesn't really allow you to have normal black backgrounds in this thing. So then on top of it, on the bottom of it, I put the matrix again, slowed it down because I liked that matrix. I figured I wanted it to be a little bit of motif in this song. And then there's the text. I did some outlining. It gets bigger in size as the song, see, it gets bigger in size. And then what I had to do is I had to copy it. And every time I had to really adjust the DVE and then retype in the lyrics, which was simpler said than done, actually. There was a lot of weird hurdles you have to run across in the software. So again, this is like the chorus. And then it goes to the matrix, and it does the matrix all through the solo. And then I did the western the old-timey movie on top of it. So yeah, and then it does a dissolve into this yellow color. I did a major color correction over the matrix, and then there's my not turning back, and then if the color correction fades off, and then there's the clock because saying I'm not turning back, and then there's that intro, except I have thank you for watching over it. Oh, it was not supposed to repeat. Why did you do? Wait a minute, did it repeat? Okay, what happens is what I did. I didn't catch this. I will just fix this right now. I was adjusting the volume at the end so the heartbeat could be heard. So I'm just taking away the fade off this one and taking away the front fade off this one, so they just blend together perfectly. So yeah, so basically I made the heartbeats higher. So I hope you like this video and have a great day. Like if you like it, subscribe if you want to. There's going to be more stuff like this. I'm going to probably go over some other video editing stuff too eventually. And have a great day.